Good morning! Hi! Welcome to my little corner of my channel called Fandom Thoughts, where I have random thoughts of my fandoms and I get to share it with you, and I hope you like it. I hope we can be friends and bond over our fandoms, you know? Some of my fandoms are pretty old, some of them are pretty new, you know? Let's just vibe. I'm gonna be talking about How to Train Your Dragon, the live action movie. Yes, what I loved about it and what I hated about it. Hate is a strong word, but you know. What I loved about it is that they probably used a lot of their production money to make Toothless, and Toothless was made beautifully. I love Toothless. I used to have a Toothless hoodie that I made with little green eyes and everything. It was cute. It was great. It was great. So Toothless was a big part of my life back in the day, in my 20s. I told you I was fangirl. Going and seeing the live action was awesome, but I didn't know what I was expecting because it was word for word the same type of layout as the animation. And yeah, what did I expect? Not much, I guess. This was my only problem with the movie, was that they didn't give much new things in order for the audience to watch more. They didn't give a lot of facts about Burke and the tribe and all of that. So that was my problem, is that I would have liked something a bit newer within the old story, if you know what I mean. The casting was great. They really took their time to cast the right actors and actresses in order to play these parts. I loved that. But that was the only problem, was that I just had the problem of the storyline. Everything else was gorgeous. I guess if you're a new fan of How to Train Your Dragon, you wouldn't have a problem. I am an old fan, so I had a lot of high hopes for this. I guess I had expected to be dazzled. I loved it. I thought it was great. If I gave it a 5-star review or a review of stars, it would be 3.5. Not bad. Again, I don't really know what I expected. I loved the movie. It was great. Just wish there was some like new little gems that I could figure out and see for myself. And maybe if I rewatch it again, I'll have those, but I didn't this time. And that is my fandom thought.